Plants. Okay, so according to living places, dwelling places, they have different types of adaptations. That adaptation means here adjustable properties in their bodies. So according to these adjustable properties, they are living in various types of places. Today we are going to discuss about the other examples of adaptations. So not only plants, but different types of various types of animals on the earth, they have various types of adaptations. Adaptations to temperature in plants. According to temperature, some plants they have adaptation. So already know what are the important metabolic activities in plants. All kind of except motion, all kind of what are the humans, animals they have different types of metabolic activities. All type of metabolic activities you can find in the plants, except motion. So in these metabolic activities, they have some adjustable properties according to temperature. What are the adaptations we are finding according to temperature here? Adaptation to temperature in plants. The effect of temperature on plants of terrestrial ecosystem can be seen in different ways. So according to temperature, we can observe different types of plants. They have various types of adaptations, adjustable properties. So what are the So we have also adaptations. We are also have some adaptations to live in particular weather conditions. They are called adjustable properties. Do all plants shed their leaves at same time in a year throughout the world? You know, all plants on the earth throughout the world, they are shed down the leaves. Shed the leaves same time. What is the meaning of shed? Shedding. Huh? Falling leaves. So all plants on the earth they are shedding their leaves same season? No. Why? Why all plants they are not shedding their leaves in same season? Some plants in temperate regions shed their leaves before the winter starts. Some plants they are shed their leaves before going to start the winter. So why they are shedding the leaves before going to start the winter? Now we are going to discuss. This is to minimize transpiration loss as well as reduce photosynthetic and other metabolic activities. So why they are shedding their leaves before going to start the winter? They have to minimize the transpiration system from their body. So what is the meaning of transpiration system? So some plants in temperature regions shed their leaves before the winter starts to minimize transpiration loss, reduce photosynthetic and other metabolic activities. So what is the meaning of transpiration? Excess water, plants losing excess water from their body by the process of evaporation. So this process is called transpiration. So plants which growing in this area, they are getting lot of water. So that's why how much water they are losing, they can get that much of water from the ground. Roots are penetrating deep place of the soil and they are absorbing water from the soil. But some plants which they are living in the desert area, they don't have sufficient water. That's why there is no leaves. Leaves are modified into thorns or spines. So this is one kind of adaptations which we observe in desert area. In the same way, plants which they have showing adaptations according to temperature. First they have to protect from loss of water. That's why what is the important adaptation here? Minimize transpiration. Minimizing means reducing. Transpiration means loss of water is reducing in their body. Plants are reducing loss of water from their body which they have excess. Next, reducing photosynthetic activity. So if they want to participate in the photosynthetic activity, they need carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide means whenever they need carbon dioxide, they have to open stomata. When stomatas are opening, automatically they are participate in the transpiration system. So whenever they want to close, reduce transpiration system, automatically they are closing stomata. That's why automatically reducing the photosynthetic activities. So this type of adaptations we can see in the temperature area. So like that. So not only these two activities but also different metabolic activities. So what is the meaning of metabolic activities? Tell me. What is the meaning of metabolic activity? In our body different organs are there. So these different organs they have different activities. in our body. So our body formed by different types of organs. Each and every organ it is functioning different function. Heart it is participating in the circulatory system. Lungs, what is respiratory system? Kidneys, excretory system. So like this, these all are metabolic activities. If these all metabolic activities function properly means it is healthy organ. So not only these plants which are living in temperature area, they have these adaptations according to minimizing photosynthetic activity and minimizing transpiration. Along with some other activities, excretory system. What are the waste they are releasing? They are storing some waste. So when they are producing food materials, providing food materials, they are storing in their bodies. So these are some other metabolic activities they are following according to temperature. Next, as low temperature renders several chemicals inactive for some time. So how they are showing these adaptations? Whenever they get low temperature at that time, they are producing some chemicals. So according to these chemicals, some activities are stopped, inactive. Renders means modify, change. By producing chemicals, some activities are converted to inactive situation. So automatically, all metabolic activities can stop. So protecting themselves from loss of water, loss of food, and everything. So this is one of the important adaptations we can see in tropical regions, some plants shed their leaves before the start of summer. Tropical. So yeah, tropical means not lot of heat, not lot of so medium area. That is tropical area. So we are living in tropical area. So in our area, how plants they have adaptations here. All plants which they are living in tropical area, they are shed their leaves before going to start the summer. Spring season. Spring. Before going to start summer means spring means. So now, just after some days, we will step in spring season. Vasanta Rutu. Blooming flowers. Plants growing in hot climates usually keep the stomata closed during the day to reduce transpiration loss. Plants growing in hot climates, plants which are growing in hot climates, automatically they want to protect water. That's why they don't want to participate in transpiration. That's why immunity. So transpiration is whenever plants they lost excess water to the stomata. Stomata is a very important way losing water. Whenever they want to close, whenever they want to stop transpiration, they have to close the stomata. When they reach the summer season, automatically stomata will close. So when automatically daytime stomata is closing, automatically they are stopping losing of water. Transpiration will be stopped. High temperature also lead to adaptation like reduced high temperature. Plants which are growing high temperature area, they don't have number of leaves. So it is one adaptation. They are decreasing their leaves, formation of leaves. So why? Hot temperature means if the plant it has more leaves, it is losing a lot of water from the stomata. That's why they are decreasing the number of leaves. Whenever plants are living in highest temperature. Okay, understood? Let us recall why xerophytic plants have modified stems and leaves. Xerophytic. So what is xerophytic? So what is the meaning of xerophytic? Plants which we are growing in sand, in hot temperature area. The plants are xerophytic plants. Plants which are belongs to desert area. Why? the plant's leaves are turned into thorns or spines. So this is one important adaptation. Why plants which are going desert area, they don't have sufficient water. That's why they want to protect water for long period. That's why the leaves are modified into thorns and spines. Whenever they don't have leaves, automatically there is no transpiratory system. Plants will not lose water through the stomata. So that's why the leaves, thorns, plants which are growing in the desert area, they have leaves, but leaves are modified into thorns or spines. So this is a very important adaptations in plants which are growing in desert area. What will happen if the trees have broad leaves at the time of snowfall season? Broad leaves, plants which they have broad leaves at the time of snowfall season. What will happen? Tell me. If plants they have broad leaves, or whenever covered with snow, plants which they have broad leaves, there is no use even. By broad leaves means it is easy to participate, so it can grab sunlight and produce large quantity of food. Production increasing. But if they have broad leaves, even they are covered with snow, means unable to. Whenever the leaves are covered with snow, stomata goes with snow. That's why unable to participate in photosynthesis and respiration and transpiration. So even you cannot get sufficient food production. So the plants also going to die. Adaptations to temperature in animals. Adaptations animals which they are living in different temperature areas. Some animals are living extreme temperature. Some kind of animals are living in cold regions. According to different various types of temperature, what are the adaptations they have in their body? Now we are going to discuss. Body heat changes occur due to increase or decrease at atmospheric temperatures. Our body temperature is changing according to environment, in surrounding, according to surrounding temperature. Okay, so our body temperature is going to change according to our surrounding. If it is very cold, automatically we start shivering. Automatically our body temperature also going to change according to external environment. So these changes greatly affect the life of organisms in different equations. So automatically, according to changing temperature, our body temperature also change. According to cold season, so our body also will start shivering. So this is the very important effects we are observing on animals, which leads to dangerous situation. So when season is going to change at the time wild meat, most of the people they will suffer some kind of cold, fever. So this is the period changing winter to. So this time we are getting lot of problems, means cold, fever, cough, like this. Why? Temperature and coolness also going to change in the atmospheric. At the same time, our body temperature also going to change, decreasing increase. It leads to effect on the humans. Not only humans, but also it is affecting all kind of animals which are living on the air. So changing temperature and coolness of the nature also affecting on our body. They given polar bear and blue whale. In cold regions, the upper layers of the lakes get frozen during winter and the lower layers does not. So how this temperature and coolness is changing is affecting on the animal's life. How these are affecting on the animal life, now we are going to discuss. In cold regions, the upper layer of the lakes get frozen. Cold means if you polar region or any other area, which they are located lakes and ponds. So upper layer is converted to ice, frozen, converted to ice. Final layer మొత్తం ice గా మారిపోతుంది. What will happen? So when upper layer is converted to ice, lower layer is not converted to ice. So it is as usual like water. So below surface. Hence organisms migrate to deeper layers of the lake, which is warmer and softer. Animals which are living on surface area, whenever it gets frozen, when it is converted to ice, they cannot live. Not suitable. There is no suitable conditions to live. That's why they are moving from higher top layer surface to deep depth of the water. Is it very warm? And also they are protected from the ice cool. They can survive in the area. Why polar bear has thick fur coat? So now we are going to discuss some adaptations in different types of animals. Why polar bear has thick fur coats body? Polar bear. Polar bear means so this is polar bear. Why polar bear has thick fur? Fur means hair, smooth hair, smooth hair. Soft to technical. Why this body is covered with thick fur? Tell me. Protect from the cold. Protect from the cold means it is not producing any heat to the body. It is not providing any heat to the body. But how it is protected from the cold? Yes. In what way thick skin helps the seal to protect from cold weather? Thick seal. Seal is one kind of fish. So it is also made by thick layer. So it is also protecting the animal. In what way thick skin helps the seal to protect from cold? So thick layer it is also protected from coldness. And how it is protecting? Is it providing hot to body or it is protecting from working as a insulation from cold? How it is working? How it is helpful to the body which is made by thick layer? Now we are going to discuss this. Animals living in these regions adapt themselves in different ways. Animals which are living according to different temperatures, they are adapting different types of adaptations. They have a thick layer of fat deposited under the skin, or thick fur coat or hair covering their bodies. So animals which they have thick layer of the skin, under the skin it is deposited, filled with tissue. Adipose tissue means fat. Under the layer, large quantity of fat is stored in the. Next, some kind of animals which they covered with the fur is also helping as a insulation. How? These act as insulator, preventing heat loss from the bodies. So what are the hair which we are observing thick layer? They are working as insulators, protect from the body heat of the body. How it is working? Then insulator means how it is working. Actually, our body has heat, some heat. Why so large? Some quantity of fat is stored in our body. This fat is produce heat to the body. So whenever this body covered with the thick layer or fur, so it is working as insulator. Means how much heat is in our body, it cannot last. It is working as an insulation, stopping to evaporate, escape from the body. That is only. So how much heat is in our body, that much is storing in our body, not escaping. So that's why they are protecting themselves in cold areas. Sometimes. Not only that, but also some fat which they have, with some animals they have fat in their body. They are not providing. They are working as a insulator, from heat, but also they are giving energy. They are giving energy to our body. For example, some days, some time we are unable to take food and we particular work. Even why we are not fall down, even we can work at that time means some quantity of fat is in our body. That fat is retained by our organs. That's why we are active. Even we don't have food, 1 or 2 days. That's the importance of fat which is storing in our body. That's why fat is must. But how much we need, that much we have to use. More than fat, how much we need, more than that much, it is affecting our body. So there is a useful advantages, disadvantages are there by fat. Okay? Such adaptations can be seen in whales, seals, polar bears. These are the, so how they are giving protection in polar area. How they are protecting from cold. So this type of adaptation is same. This part it is working as a insulation. Next, which is fat storing in the body, it is also working insulator. Not only insulator but also giving energy to the body. If you don't have food for 1 or 2 days. So this is the important adaptation which we are recommending in that. Next, adaptations as a response to adverse situations. Okay.